Retirement experts are urging cash-strapped South Africans who are looking to dip into their savings once the two-pot system goes live tomorrow to be cautious. NMG Benefits and Deloitte say that while the money could meet immediate financial needs, there are tax implications that must be considered. Our business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo has this report.
According to NMG Benefits principal consultant Natasha Huggett-Henche, there's been an air of panic as the date comes closer.
People mustn't panic and think that they have to resign today to be able to get hold of that money if they need to. So that old money, the vested money we call it, is always going to be available. If you resign today, you can have it. If you resign at the end of September, you will also be able to have it.
She also warns that once people have made their decision to dip into their retirement, they must think deeply about how they will use the money, as there are cost implications to accessing the funds.
Get you out of debt, get you out of trouble, deal with a medical emergency, whatever. This is not a nice holiday or a new couch. So don't access the money if you don't need it. You're going to pay tax on it. You're going to pay fees on it.
Deloitte cautions South Africans to crunch their tax numbers beforehand, as the funds withdrawn will be taxed at the marginal tax rate of 18 to 45%, and not the lump sum tax table that's between 18 and 36%.
For it to get to 36%, there's a huge gap, if it's taxed as a lump sum. Whereas with this two-pot system being introduced, the amount that one can withdraw, it's taxed at a marginal tax rate. Yes, our marginal tax rate are between 18 and 45%. So if you are someone who's in a 31% tax bracket, then that means whatever amount that you'll be withdrawing will be taxed at that marginal tax rate that you fall into.
Furthermore, if the amount withdrawn pushes one to the next tax bracket, Ntombela warns that South Africans will be impacted negatively, as it will be taxed at a higher marginal tax rate. And if the South African Revenue Service is owed, the taxman will deduct its portion from the funds after tax.
SARS will first issue an instruction to the fund that they will need to withhold whatever amount that they are owing. So you might not end up having 30,000 minus the 8,000 tax. If you owe SARS 5,000, that amount will be taken off.
Experts say a little patience can go a long way.
Also think about, waiting a while. If you access it in September, you'll only have your seeding money. Whereas if you wait 6 months, you'll have your seeding money, which is 10% of your fund credit, up to 30,000, plus a third of your contribution. So let's say you're putting 900 Rand a month into your fund, which means 300 Rand is going to be going into your savings pot. At the end of 12 months, that's another 3,600 in your savings pot. So add that to whatever your 20,000 or whatever your seeding is. That just gives you that little bit more. So think of it as it's a savings. You're accumulating your emergency savings, essentially.
For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Johannesburg.